my name is Dr. Harman and I am one of the instructor in Dental 101. So today I'm showing you how to do assessment, how to do a self-assessment for a caries tooth, for a caries preparation. So today I'm gonna show you on 2/6. So there is a cavity prepared on 2/6. So this is as we prepare this cavity for composite restoration. So we always try to prepare cavity like as conservative as possible. So we don't need any retentive features or anything in this cavity because this is a composite. So composite already have a retentive function. So for this cavity, the rubrics would be like, for the first thing that we would like to see in this is like first we observe if there is any damage to the adjacent or the assessment tooth while preparation. Okay, so if there is no damage to the adjacent tooth or to the assessment tooth beyond rather than the preparation, then it will be considered into very good. But if you damaged, because in this while preparing a cavity there is a possibility that you might damage your adjacent tooth or the assessment tooth. So in that case, if that damage is minor damage that can be adjusted or doesn't require any adjustment, then it comes under satisfactory. But if that damage need adjustment and can be adjusted, then it comes under borderline. But if the damage is major and we can't fix it, then it comes under unsatisfactory. So we always make sure, like while preparing this cavity, always use that wedge guards that are provided you in the exam. So use those wedge guards, or be very careful, be very gentle, because this tooth is too soft. So always be careful while preparing your cavity preparation. And then the next step is damage to gingiva. So damage to gingiva again is can happen in this tooth, especially while preparing your proximal box. So very careful while preparing that. So if there is no damage to gingiva, then definitely it will come under a very good. But if there is just a minor scratches on the adjacent gum, then it will be a satisfactory. But if there is any minor cut, then it comes under borderline. And if there is any major damage, then it will come under unsatisfactory. And then we will look for any debris on the tooth. So always try after finishing your task, even all the tasks, so you always look for if there is any debris on your tooth. Even by after preparing if you're doing amalgam in the end, especially, then also always after finishing your amalgam or any other task or your caries task, always check all your teeth, and so that your teeth are debris free. Okay, so if there is any superficial debris that is remaining on the hard or the soft tissue, means on around the gums or on the tooth, then it will come under satisfactory. And if there is a small amount of debris that left on the tooth, then it will come under borderline. But if there is excessive debris either on the gums or on the tooth, then it will come under unsatisfactory. So be very careful, and always clean your tooth after preparation and the gums as well. So there should be your tooth should be free from any kind of debris. Then we will check for the occlusal outline. So this is our occlusal outline. So for this tooth, it always the occlusal outline is depend on the caries. So how is your caries? So our occlusal outline will be according to that. Alright, so if your occlusal outline is optimal occlusal outline based on the extent and the location of the caries. So in this there is not anything like definitive outline that you need. So it always on a caries tooth, your occlusal outline will always depend on the caries extent and the location of the caries. So if it is according to that, then it will come under very good. And if there is minor over preparation of the sound tooth structure, means if imagine your caries was here, your caries on this tooth. If your caries is here, but your cavity at this structure but your cavity preparation is starting from here to here, means you're preparing over from your caries extent and location, then it will come under satisfactory or borderline or unsatisfactory depending on your preparation. Means if your preparation is like less than 0.5 mm over from the extent and the location of the caries, it will come under satisfactory. Okay, if it is, and if it is like in between 0.5 mm to 1.5 mm over, then it will come under borderline. And if your cavity preparation is more than 1.5 mm over from the extent and the location of the caries, then it will come under unsatisfactory. So always like try to reduce only that carious portion of the tooth and don't go beyond that. You can go up to like 0.5 mm above, but not more than that. So always try to be very careful while preparing your tooth, because in this we need as conservative as possible, right? So our outline will depend on the extent and the location of the caries. So again, buccolingual box width. So again, the buccolingual box width always also depend on the extent and the location of the caries. So where your caries, how wide is your caries, it depends. Your buccolingual width depend on how wide your caries is. And again, if it is like less than 0.5 mm more than your extent of the caries, then it will come under satisfactory. If it is more than 0.5 mm but less than 1 mm, then it under borderline. And if it is more than 1.5 mm, then it will come under unsatisfactory. So your buccolingual width depends on the extent of caries. And the next point is axial depth. So this one, the proximal box depth. Okay, so again it is the same. So your axial depth based on the extent and the location of the caries again. So if you prepared over like less than 0.5 mm, you prepared your sound tooth, then again satisfactory. If between 0.5 to 1.5 mm depth, then it will be borderline. And if you prepared your cavity more than 0.5 mm from the extent of the caries, then it will come under unsatisfactory. So that is why we use slow speed, so that we can't go more deeper, or we even width wise and or depth wise. So we, with the slow speed, we just remove the caries thing. So that is why it's important, so for to look after all these things. And then, but always like only while preparing your gingival that floor, always like maintain your enamel floor. So don't deep the enamel floor, just we need to remove the caries. And but if our enamel floor is at the level where we we clear the we got a gingival clearance. So this is in this picture you can see like only this much of gingival clearance we need, like up to 1 mm is fine. So don't go like too deeper. So if your gingival clearance is too wide, then again it can affect your cavity preparation. So caries, because caries will always be on the dentine, in the dentine. So we need to prepare remove the caries from the dentine. So don't touch your enamel floor and preserve it. And now we move to the next point, which is occlusal depth. So this occlusal depth, again it also depend on the extent of the caries. So if we again it's the same, like if we remove 0.5 mm sound tooth from the like deeper from the caries, then it is satisfactory. Again it's the same for like the other things. So always we just need to remove the carious part. And then line angles. So our all line angles, like all these line angles and around these areas, so should be rounded. So we can't leave anything sharp if they are not well rounded, or some of them are not well rounded, then it comes satisfactory. But if they are sharp, then it will come under borderline. And like if some are sharp, then comes under borderline. And if all line angles are sharp, then it comes under unsatisfactory. And then gingival floor. So this is the gingival floor. So we gingival floor clears the contact, so we can't, so this contact area, I hope you can see in the video. So this is the gingival floor. So this gingival floor will clears the contact. If you still you have a contact, if you leave this area like the contact over here, then you can fail. So always try to clear your contact. Means if your contact remain along this is 0.5 of the margins, your contacts you remain like 0.5 mm of the margin, then it's satisfactory. But if it is more than 0.5 mm up to 1 mm of the margin you remain the contact, then it come under borderline. And if you doesn't clear your contact, then it comes under unsatisfactory. So always clear your contact on the gingival floor. And your tooth should be caries free. If there is any caries remain on the pulpal aspect, means over here, then it comes under satisfactory. But if you leave any of the caries on the dentino enamel margins, like here around or over along this area, then it will, if the caries is like less than 0.5 mm, it's borderline. But if it is more than 0.5 mm, then it comes under unsatisfactory. So your tooth should be free of caries. And then cavity, if your cavity doesn't include your included in preparation, means your caries is doesn't include in your preparation, definitely it's unsatisfactory, right? So always include the caries into your cavity preparation. Then your cavo surface margins finish, it should be smooth, like all these surfaces should be smooth, right? And no debris, no unspotted enamel should be left on these surfaces. And if so, always check, especially on these areas, because there is a chance that we left unspotted enamel. So the enamel that you left should have a full thickness. And if there is any unspotted enamel that is fragile and can break with the restoration or after with the occlusal forces, and that put you into a unsatisfactory criteria. So always try to round off or remove with you can use the enamel hatchet over this area or any other instrument, hand instrument, and over these areas. So always remove all the unspotted enamel, and by doing this you can get a good mark. So don't left any unspotted enamel, don't left any caries, don't leave any caries, no unspotted enamel. Your gingival contact should be clear. So these points are very important. Your line angle should be round off, okay? And your depth of all, like your buccolingual width, your occlusal depth, your axial depth should be according to your caries depth, okay? So don't go beyond 0.5 mm, and that's all. Yeah, so I hope this video will help you to assess your caries tooth, your caries preparation, and thank you.